I've been called a lot of names and accused of a lot of things by ER patients, but it's surreal to have a patient accuse me of falsifying their COVID result because they don't believe the virus is real, as I'm actively trying to keep them from dying from multi-organ failure from COVID. That is ridiculous. So someone has COVID and this guy's like, hey, you have COVID, I'm keeping you alive. And the guy's like, you're lying about me having COVID just to prove that COVID's real. I actually saw something like literally like 10 minutes ago, and it was like this guy saying that his wife unfortunately has stage 4 cancer, and she was supposed to get treatment. She was getting treatment for like 2 days, and they asked her to leave the hospital early because someone with COVID that wasn't vaccinated came in and they had to treat them. And the guy was saying like, if you're anti-vax, like you don't believe in COVID, you don't think it's real, he's like, I don't really give a shit, but he's like, don't come to the hospital then when you get sick. And I mean, I don't want to say this extreme, like I think it's a weird thing. I'm very much so like, you know, everyone has their own choice. I get it. It's like people are very strongly opinionated and I don't want to really get into it. But it's one of those things that it's like, if someone doesn't want to get vaccinated and they don't believe in it and they get COVID, I mean, from what I hear, thankfully, you know, knock on wood, I haven't gotten it, but it sounds like it's pretty fucked up. So to tell some, like to almost throw it back in someone's face and be like, well, you did this yourself. It's like, I get the point people are trying to make, but at the same time, like they say, you know, your opinions can change based on science. Now I get it, a lot of these people are like not believing in the science, but that's not the point, guys. I'm gonna move on because I don't want to ramble too long on that. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. It is your boy, Mr. Spicy. Not wearing the merchandise because I don't know why I'm not wearing it, but I probably should. But it's all good. We are reacting to the dumbest tweets in history, part 18. Now, you guys know I want to get to part 69. I've never said that before, but now you guys know I want to get to part 69. It's a funny number to me. So smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Share this with all your friends because we want to get to 69 of them because it's funny. It's a funny number. 69 is a funny number. We're going to get right into it. My girlfriend is currently crying because she thought the $70 she wanted to spend on adopting a koala bear from the Australian brush fires was actually going to physically get her a koala bear. Like they would just FedEx that shit to us and not just become a sponsor. That's funny. It's not funny, but it's kind of funny. I always thought it was bushfires. Is it brush fires? I mean, I'm more fixated on that. Was that just like a grammatical error or am I the idiot here? But yeah, the whole adopting thing, unfortunately, it's like you just give $70 to a company and you just hope that they do something with it to help the koala bear. Which unfortunately, a lot of these like non-for-profits, you know, you give them $100 and like $1 actually goes to the cause because, you know, CEO has to get paid, marketing team has to get paid, the employee, like all the employees have to get paid. They just, you know, very rarely it's like, here's $1,000 for a charity and $1,000 goes to the cause. Very rarely does that happen. It's usually like, it trickles down the line and then like a small percentage actually goes. Unfortunate but true, so the more you know. Radio, you're thinking of a radio. I think I read, okay, I'll read the main tweet first and then that's a retweet, so that's my bad, guys. In breaking news moments like this, there should be a type of podcast you could listen to in real time, easily accessible for free. Radio, you're thinking of a radio. That is what the radio is, and people don't listen to the radio anymore because, well, let's be honest, the radio hosts are awful. No, I'm not even joking. Some of them are pretty bad. Some of them are good, but a lot of them are pretty bad. Podcasts, I'm not even a huge podcast guy. I like some podcasts, but like, you know, I'm more so just like, you know, throw on some Louis Prima and call it a day. What made you decide to have the film in Korean? She asks the Korean director who lives in Korea and speaks Korean and hired a Korean cast to play Korean characters to make social criticism about class in Korea. Did she actually ask that? I feel like she actually did. My whole thing with I remember when Parasite won the Academy Award and everyone's like, it shouldn't win Best Film, it should win Best International Film. It wasn't in English. And it's like, are the Academy Awards not the peak of just, like the peak of film? It's not just Hollywood. Like if you win an Academy Award, that's like the top of the top, is it not? Like the Cannes International Film Festival. It's Cannes? Cannes, no it's Cannes. Cannes? I don't know, I should know. And like TIFF. Like it's not just like English. So yeah, I disagree with that. I think at the end of the day, I'm trying to think of a good way to put it. Like maybe in like in sports terms, but not really. That's kind of hard to do because like NFL's all American teams. NBA is like there's one Canadian team. NHL's all the teams though. I guess in North America, right? Yeah, so I don't know, I just like, if it's a good film and people like it, subtitles or not, a film's a film, regardless, at the end of the day. So if it's the best film, it's the best film. It should be from all over the world. I don't think it should just be like a Hollywood or just America thing. Let's fuck that. PETA, we saw, is it PETA? No, it's PETA. Is it PETA? I actually don't know now. Is it? It's PETA. So is it? I actually don't know now. Holy shit. I'm fucking getting in my head here, guys. And I haven't smoked weed in like 3 weeks, so I don't even know what's going on. We saw Pokemon Go as a teachable moment for how people should treat real animals. Kidnapping them and forcing them to fight. That's actually very valid. That is 100% valid. Like what, that's not, that ain't the tweet. Sorry to break it to you, PETA, but that ain't it. That ain't it. PETA tastes good, and I don't like you guys. My boyfriend and I are 21 and we just bought our dream home after combining our $1,200 stimulus check. Stop being lazy. This is probably not a joke. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much, I don't know where this house, like there probably are some states where you get a house that nice for like, obviously not $1,400 or $2,400. I'm the idiot, I can't even do math right now. But like in Toronto, maybe you get like the bush for $1 million. I'm not even joking, like that little bush off to the side, and they'd be like, hey, here's a new home, it's $1 million, 1.2 million. It's disgusting. That's why I live at home. I'm 27, I live at home, because I can't afford a fucking $1 million house, I'm sorry. Not even a million, it's like 1.5 million. This freshman was like, I can't find my class, and we looked at his schedule, and he's at the wrong school. I'm so dead. Holy shit. How do you go to the wrong school? Then again, like these aren't necessarily real tweets. Sometimes I take them way too literally. But that'd be very funny if they're just at the completely wrong school. It reminds me of the movie She's the Man, even though it wasn't the wrong school, it was just the wrong person, because she pretended that she was the man and then like made a fake schedule to get closer to the man. Channing Tatum is the man in the film. I guess Amanda Bynes is also the man at one point. Good movie though. I accidentally hit the language button on my remote last night and watched Family Guy in Spanish for 10 minutes thinking it was a weird joke. I feel like that's something I would do if I was stoned. Which kind of reminds me, I should probably get high tonight. No, I shouldn't. Because guess what, guys? I stopped smoking weed. I feel great now that I stopped smoking weed. Which you guys might be like, oh, come on, Jared. I still make jokes about it. I don't know. I like being sober, like all the time. I don't like drinking or smoking or anything, so. But you guys might, so, you know, toke up if you want. Or have a drink, whatever you guys do when you watch the channel. As long as you guys enjoy it. I put on a mask and literally within seconds, I'm struggling to breathe. The surgeon who wore a mask for 6 hours to reconstruct my knee thinks maybe you're lying and also a drama queen. Yeah, this is an interesting one. Cause like when it's hot out and you put on a mask, it gets a little sticky and it's just uncomfortable. For some people, when you think about breathing in general, breathing feels weird, like, I can't catch my breath now. You're like, I can't catch it. So, I hate how people are just, both sides are so quick to just be like, fuck you, you're wrong. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm not gonna get into it, but I was somewhere talking to my friend, and I was talking to my friend, and I was like, honestly, dude, I don't wanna work outside. I have to wear a mask for 8 hours outside, even though I'm double vaxxed. And this girl, or woman, not a girl, she's a woman, she's like, just overhearing the conversation, she's like, oh, well, I wear a surgical mask in the ICU with a ventilator, and I have scars on my nose from the mask, so I don't hear you complaining. And in my head, I'm like, sorry, was I talking to you? I was talking to him. Why are you talking to me? You talking to me? You talking to me? You must be talking to me. Nobody else is here. If you guys get that joke, I appreciate you. But no, I just don't. It's like one of those things that, you know, you can't please everyone, but sometimes just keep to yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, like, and that's not. I wear a mask indoors. Like I wear a mask where I have to, but I don't want to have to wear a mask outside if I don't feel that I need to wear a mask outside personally. So that's just, you know, it is what it is. Girl at restaurant, are you Tony Hawk? Me, yes. Her, why? I had no idea how to answer. Wait, what? Are you Tony Hawk? Yes. Why? I don't know how I would answer that either. Someone's like, are you Jared Bronstein? Yes. Why? I'd be like, I don't know. I was born this way, I guess? I don't know. That's just who I am. That's all for this one, guys. I've been your boy Pepper, aka Mr. Spicy, Jared Bronstein in the house. You've been watching Top 10 Central Vibe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.